I'm gonna tell you a story about two young, handsome men who didn't know where the line was. One night, me and my boy we're having a bonfire, right? We're hanging out with the fellas. We thought we'd have some girls come by, but that didn't happen. The girls never come. Anyway, we're hanging out having a bonfire, and we realized the wood that we grabbed from my house was way too wet. It wasn't gonna light on fire unless we had gasoline. So, my big brain idea, I come out with the fellas, we go to the gas station, we fill up 2 liters of orange juice bottle with premium gas. We walk, we go to the bonfire, go to the river, spark up the bonfire, spark it up, and we only used about half a liter of gas. Okay, we used about half a liter of gas, right? Then me and my friend are walking back from the bonfire, and we're thinking, you know what would be funny? You know what would be really funny? Is if we drew on the road with the gas in my neighborhood. We're not gonna say what we drew, but we drew things in the neighborhood with the gas. And what did we think? Let's light a match and light it on fire. So with about 1.5 liters of gas, me and my dumb friend decided it would be a funny idea to light it outside the new neighbor's house. Little did I understand that there was an arson attempt on the house beside me right before these neighbors moved in. That's the only knowledge they had of our neighborhood. So, I'm walking through the neighborhood, I'm confident, fellas just had a great night. We walk through, we're chilling, and it happened. The idea comes up, I'm chilling with my boy, and we just start chucking gas everywhere. And I light the match. I remember lighting it and thinking, I'm so stupid. I chuck it on the gas, 4 feet in the air, 4 feet, and there's just fire all over the road. At that moment, I realized what I did, and I thought gas would maybe light up a bit less anyway. That's not where it ended though. Me and my boy hear this car coming. We see these headlights, right? We walk out, and there's this white little van coming through the neighborhood, and it just sees fire. Fire's dimming down, and they just drive through the fire like nothing happened. And me and my boy jumped in a prickle bush not to be caught. Basically, we jump in this prickle bush not to be caught. But what I didn't understand was the new neighbor was watching this entire thing. It was dark outside, it was about 1 a.m, so he couldn't tell who any of us were. And he didn't know who I was because he was a new neighbor, and I forgot to realize that too. I'm known as the neighborhood. I'm in the Facebook moms chat quite a bit, okay? So we know that, and Micah doesn't have a good name around the neighborhood. Okay? All the moms know, other than the fact that I'm really handsome and they like the fact that I walk through the neighborhood, they don't like me because I did things as a kid, whatever. Anyway, this neighbor comes out. Dude must have been 6'1", 300, tats everywhere, no shirt on. Looks like he came off a shift at the BAR. I'm not gonna say the word because, copyrights and stuff. Anyway, this guy walks out, no shirt on, fresh out of the bar. Comes out and he's like, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm thinking, oh my days, I'm gonna die. I look to my friend who's supposed to be my ride or die. He was not ride or die. He was ride or ride. He ran up the road. He just gone. Yeah, he come fall. He's just gone up in a blueberry field, hiding from this dude. And I'm back. I turn and I realize my shoes weren't meant for running, so I can't run away anymore. So then I realized I'm the smartest man alive. I can just apologize. I do it to girls all the time. I can do it to this old man. So I go and sir, I didn't know what was going on, sir. It's okay. Little did I know that would just not de-escalate the situation, but make him even more mad. Threatened to pull a shotgun on me, threatened all this stuff. I think then he told me that he thought that I was just this bad guy trying to arson his house, which I would never do that unless I would never do that, I don't think. Anyway, so I'm walking down the street. I'm feeling terrible, basically just committed arson on this random dude's house. Then he runs out, his wife comes out, we are on the phone with the cops. And then their cops are mad. About 5 minutes later, my boy comes from walking down the blueberry field, hands up like he was about to get shot, and this dude's threatening to shoot us. We're just sitting there. My boy didn't get any of the heat. And then we just hear sirens. 3 fire trucks come in, 3 police cars come in, cops everywhere. And who would have guessed the cops recognized me? Not for the bad reasons, not because I'm in jail or anything, but they recognized me from basketball, which saved me then. So I'm talking to this cop, and I kind of got off with it because apparently I was the good guy in the situation who just came back and apologized. The only reason I apologized was because my shoe fell off and I couldn't run away. But I learned my lesson still.